It's really a blessing for us here in Dallas to have Helen and Frank on our team when they're involved in so many wonderful, worthwhile activities, both within the Jewish community and beyond the Jewish community.
Helen and Frank have been leaders for the museum for years. Frank has been on the board and is the chair of our campaign committee, and they both have been instrumental in moving us forward, helping us plan for the new exhibit in our future home. Both are committed to teaching the community about the dangers of prejudice, hatred, and indifference, and I am so grateful for their continued support.
To succeed, we need a community of educators, we need a community of learners with Jewish engagement, and we need people coming up with innovative ideas. This is for the present and for the future. We just need to know more about our Jewish history, our Jewish culture, our Jewish values. And Helen and Frank Risch exemplify all of this and are so deserving of this award.
They see maintaining Jewish identity and doing what they can to support the maintenance of Jewish identity for next generation and another generation is incredibly important.
Jewish education is very important, but probably the most important time for Jewish education is when children are young and families are young and they're just starting to get involved in their community.
The impact of children early in their Jewish development is something that I know led her to form her scholarship.
Helen and Frank Risch have made the Helen E. Risch Scholarship Fund available to any of our families that typically would not be able to afford to come to our schools. And it is such an honor and a pleasure to be able to be the educator and director of an early childhood school to call the families and let them know that they have been awarded a scholarship on behalf of Helen E. Risch.
She's set an example of someone who has a lot of education and expertise herself and is willing to share it.
To be able to give their grandchildren a way to have such a strong Jewish identity is a way for them to give back to this world.
Nana and Papa, they believe in really good, important values in life that should always be used no matter religion or race.
Helen has some of the same passion for education that we do. She has been on the board of Levine Academy and even has a named scholarship. It's very impressive what she's done with education.
They do good things, and they're deserving of this special honor that the CJE is bestowing upon them.
They embody what it is to be Jewish learners. Not only are they proponents of Jewish education, but you see them at learning fests, you see them at scholar events, and anytime they travel the world, Jewish learning is a component of everything they do.
I'm honored to be making these remarks on the fifth night of Hanukkah, and what an appropriate privilege to describe what a gift Frank and Helen Risch have been to our community, especially in all of the dimensions of Jewish learning that they support. From our youngest children, from the recognition by Helen of the vital significance of early childhood Jewish education, to their support of education in congregations, in day schools, in every corner of this community. Their deep connection to a Jewish past that is reborn now through Jewish learning, their deep commitment to the Jewish future that makes that past ever more strong and ever more vital as we move forward. On this fifth night of Hanukkah, we honor two people whose light helps the light of our community continue to grow.
It's nice to be honored, but I think if they can see this as a way to bring attention to an important part of the community, important cause, that's what they're hoping for.
The best donors, the best leaders in our community are those that are Jewishly literate. And Helen and Frank speak our values, speak the language of what it is to be Jewish, and in turn are role models for everyone in our community.
They're an inspiration, and I think the Dallas community will benefit for years because of the investments Helen and Frank have made in the young families of the Dallas community.
There's a concept in Judaism called Kiddush Hashem, which means that bringing honor to God by the way we represent Him as Jews. Helen and Frank really exemplify this concept of Kiddush Hashem, and I see this every day when I look at the way they involve themselves in the world through their work with the Dallas Theater Center, Dallas Casa, the Communities Foundations of Texas. It makes me really proud to know that they are so actively involved with the Center for Jewish Education.
Mazel tov, Nana and Papa.
Mazel tov, Nana and Papa.